Hello, and thank you so much for joining me today. I told you in a previous video that I was going to do a few videos based on the Stein and Day Handbook of Magic by Marvin, Kaye. And I'm going to do that right now. There's a chapter in the book, chapter 10, In Search of Personal Style, page 166, In Search of Personal Style. He opens with a quote from Houdini on Magic by Walter Gibson. Funny he'd be quoting Walter Gibson because he reminds me so much of Walter Gibson. Anyway, the quote is this: "Never tell the audience how good you are. They will soon find out for themselves." He goes on, page 67. In discussing the style of a magic act, there are two variables to consider: the personality of the performer as it is projected to the audience, and the quality of the show itself. Love that. The cardinal rule to observe when determining style is to be original. Now, if you are yourself, if you're just being who you are, you can't help but be original. All should consciously strive to bring something different and personal to the act being shaped. The variables of personal style include many options in areas of dress, delivery, makeup, and the character one decides to play on stage. Now, here's where I really wanted to get with the issue of personal style. Denny used to talk about this all the time, and when I saw it here, I thought, oh wow, this is fantastic. The one quality that I try to establish in all these characterizations is personal proof, and he put that in quotes, personal proof. Then he goes on to define what that means. This is the art of making the audience like the performer on sight. It is achieved by having a genuine regard and affection for the audience. Now, if you read books like How to Win Friends and Influence People, you find out that if you have a genuine affection for others, they will also reciprocate that. Now, let me go on. It is achieved by having a genuine regard and affection for the audience, and involves a great degree of unforced self-confidence and a willingness to sell oneself rather than the equipment. You know, I've heard people say that magicians are all about the props. Blackstone used to say that a magician needs to be bigger than his props. And what he meant by that was your personality has to be the thing. Your likability has to be front and center. Your props will never make up for a lack in personality. You have to have the personality, and you have to put that front and center. The hallmarks of personal proof are neat dress, assured comportment, and plenty of genuine smiles. Now, when I read this, I couldn't help but remember the many, many conversations I had with Denny Haney. And Denny used to say to me, and I wrote the quote down here, "When people like you, they will like your show." He often used to say to me, it doesn't matter what you do, because I would go over and over with Denny, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I put this in the show? Should I take this out of the show? And then he would say, it doesn't matter. What matters is that the audience likes you. If they like you, it doesn't matter what you do. That's the point of personal proof. Personal proof is, think about the performers that are making it, right? You don't want a magician. You want David Copperfield, or you want Peter Wood, or you want Dave Toman. You want the personality. You want the person. Why? Because you like them. That's why. Personal proof is about likability. Put that first, front and center, and whatever you do will be successful. Thank you so much for joining me. Please comment down below. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Have a great day.